is illusory, and its existence here is temporary, but because they cannot sustain that, because they lack activity. Therefore, they come back again to the Monday, trying to save this illusory existence, save the world. It's why if this world is unreal, why engage in welfare work and trying to create peace or ecology and save nature and like that. It is completely contradictory. That's of course also relevant instruction to us. Ultimately, all these instructions are to us. We, properly speaking, to the Buddhist within us, to the Mayavadi within us, to the Karmi within us. Actually, he's not only speaking to everyone else also, but we have this. We also have these contaminations, and we might also fall into this, that we have to save the world, and that is our motive. But as far as I understand, it's actually also this is also kind of a deviation. Yes, we want to spread Krishna consciousness. We want to assist Krishna, the spiritual master, as Prabhupada, in bringing as many souls as possible back home, back to Godhead. If the Krishna consciousness movement spreads widely and is widely accepted, yes, this world will temporarily be a lot nicer than it is now. But it's just a temporary period, and it's not a goal in itself just to, for example, save nature or have an ecological world, fight pollution or fight, stop the destruction of the world. It's not our mission at all. It might be a byproduct that it can be, of course, if people become more Krishna conscious, more goodness will become stronger, and the results in more goodness entails. But it's not our mission as such. It's not an independent mission. It might be a byproduct. It might be favorable to a situation where we're living more so-called naturally for becoming Krishna conscious, but it's not a goal in itself at all. It doesn't really matter. If it's not leading to Krishna consciousness, anything else has no value. That's also something we have to be, we have to guard against falling down to a lower level of motivation and goal. Goal is always, basically to save ourselves, to become Krishna conscious ourselves, go back home, back to Godhead, and assist in bringing others to that goal as well. And if we fall to lower levels, well, then we already are back on the bottom of the platform. That's so again, the simple facts, which always we have to be fixed in, is that we are Krishna's servants. We should simply, understand Krishna is very great, I'm very small. I should engage with all enthusiasm, completely fearless in Krishna's service. That is simply my natural position. Everything else will come from that. That is one of us. We have to come to this simple faith. Simple facts leads to simple faith, and simplicity is good. Here here doesn't mean something negative, a little naive, a little you're stupid or like that. No, it's actually it's one of Krishna's qualities, and it's a quality of a realized soul, and it's the pure soul. Souls are simple. It means that you can one simple person can understand simple facts, and a complex person cannot understand the simple facts. It doesn't mean the complex person is more intelligent. No, he's less intelligent. Again, the simple fact is we're not this body, and a simple person can understand the simple fact. A complex person cannot understand. You have so many reasons why he is this body, or why it's it cannot be so simple. You cannot know anything for sure like that. But that's not an intelligent person. That's someone who is actually less intelligent. Simplicity is a rabbinical quality, and so simple. A simple person will understand these simple facts, and he will have a simple faith. Simply by serving Krishna, everything else will come. I do not have to worry about anything else. I simply have to serve Krishna, and everything else will be taken care of. I'll be taken care of. My needs will be taken care of, and my responsibilities will be completely taken care of. I don't owe anything to anyone else if I'm serving Krishna. You might think I have obligations to here and there like that. No, there's no obligations. For serving Krishna, all your obligations are fulfilled in that. That makes life very simple. The devotee's life should be simple, not complicated. Not complicated.
Sometimes when we have to explain the philosophy, especially for new people, there's a tendency that we focus more on the immediate effects of practicing Krishna consciousness. For example, that one can explain that you'll become happy, or you, by, for example, this example, by watering the root of the tree, all the leaves will be satisfied also.
So one might do that in order to attract others to Krishna consciousness. You can actually say, by becoming Krishna conscious, the world will be a better place, or something like that. That's okay as long as you understand that this is, it's true, but it's not the ultimate goal. As long as it's as a tactic to attract people, we can do many things. Any tactic is allowed to attract others. But the thing is, we should not be affected by what we use to attract people. We should be clear on what is what. Sometimes, I don't see that, there's a discussion on Briggs preaching like that. I don't see it's a big thing. It's a simple thing that we can use anything that works to attract people to Krishna consciousness. But sometimes the problem is that we use some method or a program like that, and we ourselves get influenced by that. We try to make a bridge for people to cross over, but the result is that we use a bridge to cross over to them, or we just stay on the bridge, we don't get further or something like that. So that should not be that. We should be very clear on the Siddhanta, the actual conclusion, always be fixed in that.
Also about this, how the world will be a better place as a byproduct of devotional service. I was just thinking, isn't one of the very nice qualities about living here in this Kali Yuga civilization that it's intolerable
Mm.
because that puts some impetus on getting out.
Yeah. It's part of Krishna's plan that you should, or I don't know what Krishna's plan is in detail, but it might be Krishna's plan that should not be too nice, so we actually can cry out with some sincerity, Krishna, help, get me out of here, give me protection here. It's we saw that when Prabhupada met Pakistan Saraswati Thakur, everyone in India was, and Prabhupada, including Prabhupada, was that we had to gain independence and throw out the British. The British are ruining our culture and our country. But Pakistan Saraswati had a complete opposite view. He was not. He saw Krishna's plan in the British occupying India, that they come here, we preach to them, we make them Krishna conscious, they go to the rest of the world, make the rest of the world Krishna conscious. And he was not, he was not in favor at all of independence. First of all, he didn't see it as an issue. It's not, who cares who has the political power, the British or some local Indian? It doesn't matter. These are just temporary things anyway. But he even, as far as I can read, actually favored the British, because he saw a greater plan of Krishna in India. So, of course, he can actually see it here, someone on that level, he can actually see Krishna's plan. We do not really understand Krishna's plan, and therefore we do not speculate, temporary goals and missions, which we think that's, this is what Krishna wants us to do. That can easily become a deviation.
In what sense is Angara Muni inferior to Narada Muni?
I don't know if it is. As far as I know, Narada Muni is a senior as such.
No, he's the youngest brother of Brahma. Narada Muni is the youngest brother of Brahma. Or son. Maybe you're right in that. But he might be superior in devotion, of course, I think.
Narada Muni is definitely the most advanced of Brahma's sons. Yeah, I think actually right. It is said that there's a list of sons, and Narada is the youngest. But he's definitely, he's the most advanced. All the others have somewhat little taint of fruit, Narada has no fruit inclination at all. Okay. Nothing else? Let's stop here. Thank you for tolerating this imperfect presentation. Should we bow some keys?
Yeah.